Here we go again. This time just a very quick demonstration on how to create a simple but very useful little booklet. We'll start just by opening up Microsoft Office. We'll do it in Office because I think most people have this. A lot of wasted space here on the right hand side. So what we do is File menu, and we'll go to Page Setup. We'll get rid of the big numbers on these. Oops, we'll probably end up with an error now because I've taken the decimal point out. Not to worry, it will probably give me a fix in a moment. There we go, yes, fix that. And as you can see, the left and right margins have been moved to 0.3 of a centimetre rather than the 0.17. So there is a minimum size you can print on, depending on your printer. Anyway, knock it down, as I did, as little as you can. You can even go through and put nothing in there. Click OK. And it will give you nothing at the top, nothing at the bottom, and very little at the sides as well. Anyway, what we're going to try and do is the format. We're going to have two booklets, have one in the top half and one in the bottom half, obviously A6 rather than A4. So let's find the page center by pressing the center on the Word document, and that tells us it's just around a little bit over 10 centimeters there. So we can just use that as a mental record and put it back to normal margins. So the center on the back of the book needs to be around the 5, and on the front of the book needs to be about 15. So we'll start by, remember this is reversed. Remember when you cut it and fold it. So what you can do is print what we want on the back of the page on the left hand side. So I'll just do something very simple. computers.co.uk, little space, maybe Howard at hdcomputers.co.uk. That'll do for an email address. Size is a bit small at 12, so I could knock that up to about 14. Again, I want to center it round about the 5 mark here. So what I'm going to do is just literally add spaces till it gets round about there, and move that across. Right, the front of the book we want centered around about 15. So I'm going to call this Howard's Right, so as you see, there's I've been forgetting myself there and using the spaces, the return. So obviously everything's going to be out of alignment, but we can sort of fix that very quickly. Take that across there. Run that across to the other side of the page. Remember, what we're doing at this bit is going to be the front of the notebook. There we go, that's it. Now each of these lines are on different lines to these, so if we can just shorten them down just fractionally like that, we can increase the size of these words, take them up to about 20 if you wish. I'll put some brackets around that. They can go to about 20 as well. There we go. Again, it doesn't hurt just to adjust the characters a little. Be careful you don't delete printing character there. Right, there's the 15. I want it centered on the 15 there. Right, so obviously we need to go this way just a fraction. Do all lines, keep them all about the same. This is just fine tuning it really. Look. Yeah, it's not far out. And on this side, that's as near enough for what I need. So there we are. There, let's have these, make them all blue. A nice little thing. Right, and if we go to print preview, we'll see. I don't like the space in there very much. We could move HD computers or Howard HD computers up a bit there. Maybe even put it on the same line as notebook. It's a matter of just messing around and fiddling with this. Again, get it good and nice and centre. And that's the front of the book there. Okay, so let's just take another quick peek at that. That's a lot better. So that's the front of the book. That'll be the back of the book. What we can do now, because we want this in two places, we can copy that, whip down the page quite a bit to about the middle of the bottom half, and paste it in again. Let's have a look at the page preview or print preview. Right, could maybe come up a little on this side, the bottom half, and all that entails is just doing that. About 6 lines taken out there. Print preview again, and you can mess around like that. So once we've got it right, we're happy with that. This is going to be the halfway mark on the page where we're going to guillotine or cut it with a pair of scissors across here, and that will give us the two halves of our, or the outer cover of our notebook. So if you print out a card or 120 gram paper, 160 gram paper or something like that, that'll give us a nice strong backing for the booklet. When we've cut it across this center area, we then fold it down the middle, giving you the front of the book and the back of the book, and obviously as many pages you can cram into the middle, and staple it together. It's as simple as that. A lot of messing around there just to get it right for you, but it can be anything you like. You can have pictures on there, drawings, something the grandkids have maybe presented you, make it into a little booklet, just by simply adding the a picture in there. So plenty of room for scope to make little bits of paper. And incidentally, the inside pages, although on the ones I've created I've used new sheets of paper, there's nothing wrong with, because it's your own book, is using maybe some scrap paper that you've only printed on one side. Obviously you'll have offset pages where you've got printing on one side but not on the other, but it's only a scrap notebook anyway, so make the best and see what you can do. That completes this very quick demonstration, so thank you for listening.